Hi, good morning and welcome to electrical testing for computer part. Before going to experiment 1, I would like to give you some brief introduction about how to write lab reports and how do you find the experiments in the blackboard, how to submit it, okay, all that kind of stuff. Now the file which I have shared on your screen, which you might be seeing here, this is the first this is a file which I have showed of 4 pages of your experiment E1. Okay, so this is page 1 and this is page 2, page 3 and page 4. So I will just start with page 1. Now in this page 1 you might have seen uh, the date of experiment. Here you have to write today's date. Okay, and here you have a deadline. For example, if your experiment is conducted on Sunday, then you have to submit it on Thursday. Okay, before Thursday or on Thursday, whatever. Okay, that is the deadline. Okay, Thursday is the deadline date. You have to write this deadline date and also on what day you are submitting, submission date. Okay, now after writing this, here you have to write your name, and here you have to write your university ID. Now for Rakham Shoba, you have to check your academy and write what is the Rakham Shoba here. Now this is same for all experiments that this testing for computer part. Okay, and see in your academia, for some students the lab is given is 38 and for some students it is 29. Okay, so you have to check and write according to your academia which lab you are in, is you are in 29 or in 38. Okay, now title of the experiment you have to write here and the objective you have to write in your own words. You have to write in your own words. Okay, and then here at the end of the experiment, after doing all the experiment, you have to write, you have to fill this table. Okay, however in experiment 2 I have shown it, but just for example I'm showing you. For example, you have used switch, so right, and you have also used LED, and you have used, for example, AND gate, and you have used, for example, OR gate, and you have used wire, you might have used NAND gate. Okay, you might have used some selector, all of them. Okay, and what is switch? It's an input device or output device. Okay, you have to write, is it input or output or control? Okay, for example, switch is input device, LED is an output, and AND is an control. In the experiment I will show you how to find out which is input, output and these things, and number of quantity you have used in this experiment that you have to mention here. Okay, so I think this slide is clear. Then before proceeding to the next part, I would like to show you that how do you find the lab manual and these experiments what I have shown you. Where do you find? I think in announcement you have already checked it. I have uploaded these files. Yeah, I think my screen is with you now. Yeah, in this you can check. Yeah, this is your section, and you have to click on announcement to check the announcements. And here when you click on lectures, you will find all the lectures here, course description and some guidelines, you will find it here. And here you will find your textbook and the lab manual. Okay, from this lab manual I have extracted the X5 experiments. So this I have given you experiment wise. Okay, E1, E2, E3, E4, E5. These are all computer part. Okay. Now there is one more folder called experiments in action. When you click this experiments in action, you will see this is the introduction part. Those who have missed the first class first week, okay, please go through this introduction part. Here I have shown about all the installation of software and how to use play with the multimedia logic. Okay, that kind of important information I have shared here in this video. When you click it, it will open that video. Okay, for example, when you click this link, the link will open a video where I have shown the installation of multimedia logic simulator. Okay, yeah. So just click this and it will play the video. Okay, so like this you can watch the video. Now let's go back to next assignments and test. When you click on assignments and test, you will see the two folders. Here I'm showing you how to submit your lab report. Okay, now here you have a computer part and here you have an electronics part. So for computer part, you have to click on computer part. If you are submitting electronics report, go to electronics. Now here I have shown you the deadlines for each experiment. For example, today is 6th September and you are doing with me the logic gates. Okay, then next week on 13th September you will be doing amplifying circuits. Okay, so if on this week if you are doing logic gates, okay, then this is the date of experiment and this is the deadline. Okay, and the submission date when you are submitting, which I have shown you in the previous slides. Okay, so these dates are very important, you should mention. And for here I have given up to 2 experiments. Later for 3, 4 and 5 experiments I will update it accordingly. Okay, and here you will see computer experiment 1 submission. You have to click here on this and submit your experiment in PDF file. Use cam scanner or whatever. Okay, so here the points are for 25 points, but 1 mark is equal to 10 points. Okay, so total marks will be 2.5 marks. Okay, so 1 mark is having 10 points. So here you can submit your submission. Okay, see due date is given here as 12 September and points available. Here you can browse your computer and attach your PDF. How to write your lab report, which I will explain you in the experiment 1. Okay, so just I cancel this. This is how you have to submit your lab report. Okay, and anything of communication you have to do with through course messages, but submission of lab report is only through these links. Okay, don't send any lab reports through course messages. It is not acceptable. Only through Blackboard you have to do it, because in Blackboard we have a system where every student marks is counted. Okay, so if you submit through Blackboard, your marks will not be included in the grading policy. So it will be just simply discarded or ignored. So hope these things are clear. If you have any questions, you can send me course messages for clarification. Okay.